No. I think I'll take that. Dude, this is gonna look so good with the fisheye. Hold up. Let's check it out. Yo. It's gonna be so nice when they add like keyframes into the game. All right. Something that'll look kind of cool. Try this out. Oh no. Yeah, I need to go to the left a bit more so I don't run into that pointer. There we go. Oh, this is gonna look so sick. Maybe come up a little bit so we can see the manual. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. This is where having a fisheye is like so important. Just for moments like that. We can really make the skater feel like they kind of jump out of the footage. So sick. Like, look at that. Like, look at this. Look at the difference in the color. And like the imperfections that are like in it. There's so much more contrasty and it just looks like so much more interesting. Like, I like how like because like you're not really focused on like what's out there like way in the background. It's more focused like in on the foreground and like what's happening kind of like right in front of the viewer's eyes, and it kind of blows out the light in the background. So sick. And getting B-roll footage of like, you know, somebody on their phone or something. See, that's the height I want, but I want to get it. Maybe. There we go. That might be the one. My thing is like, I don't want to lock into like a willy on accident. No, that's fine. It did kind of slip off of the wheel, but I think that's fine because I didn't lock into anything. Like, look at this on the fisheye, man. Oh. Oh, that's so sick. Gotta catch up a little bit. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Alright, so this is what the game looks like currently. If you were just to download the game straight from Steam or whichever storefront you use, this is what the game would look like normally. It's just not bad. The game still looks alright, but not quite that same grittiness or like kind of like realism aspect that people are looking for. And I know it's not going to be perfect, but hopefully this lens brings you know, some of that, a little bit of that grittiness back, that kind of like VX vintage kind of feel back to the game. As you can see, it's like it's so much more contrasty. The colors just pop a little bit more. There's a little bit more saturation. The time of day kind of looks more golden hour. I added in kind of like an orange wash over the entire lens, or over the entire overlay. Yeah, it's kind of funny. They released the 0.28 update notes, which what actually is going to change a bit of that the color temperature to make it kind of more like golden hour, more like what I have it to right here. I'll probably end up changing the camera lens, the temperature on the lens again once that update is out. But for right now, and how the game is currently, having this orange wash over the overlay is really nice. It really makes the color pop out. And what I also like about this overlay is that it's not afraid of imperfections. Sometimes there will be areas that do seem kind of dark, and there will be areas in the sky that are very, very blown out. But I kind of like that. I like those imperfections. The game currently right now has a bit of a sterile feel to it, and this lens is supposed to like emulate a VX, or you could also say it's like a Skate 2 lens essentially. And with the Skate 2 lens, it wasn't afraid of those imperfections. It kind of leaned into it for that more gritty aesthetic, and I like how it looks more blown out, but it can kind of adjust as you get closer to the subject. So if you look at the road right now, the road looks kind of blown out in the sunlight, but when you get closer to it, it kind of mellows out and evens out. It's really nice. I really enjoy this lens a lot. It also maintains the temperature of like some of the cooler areas. So like whenever you're in shade under a bridge or kind of in the financial areas, it still maintains that kind of cool feeling, just like in Skate 2. Whenever you would go into the downtown district versus somewhere like the waterfront, it maintains those different color temperatures. I just really think that's visually enjoyable. It can take some getting used to in terms of, I guess, depth perception. Because like sometimes I have issues with that, like especially in games. It can be hard for me to like perceive like how far something is away. So there's a little bit of a learning curve to playing with this enabled. I found a way to make the OBS preview your main screen for playing, so that you won't have to kind of constantly look back and forth between your main screen and whatever you have on OBS. It's just making use of like always on top and the preview, the like full screen preview system that OBS has. I've been using this overlay for both video and pictures. Both of them look great, and it's been super fun to like take photos, throw them into Affinity, and just edit them. Yeah, it's just been this lens has been such a joy to use, and you know, it's made the game feel really fresh to me. Another thing I hope they do is I hope that they add in a camera like height setting so that I can put the camera lower, because I really like the way that the camera looks when you have it in like the manual vision, right? When you go into a manual and it zooms down and goes zooms in on your feet a little bit more. I like that view a lot better than kind of like the standard low cam view. Yeah, this is the area where kind of like the blown out effect is probably the worst, is over here by the waterfront. This is where it's gonna be kind of bright. But ultimately, I think I'm kind of all right with it. I don't know. It may bother some other people, but I'm totally all right with it. Like I said, this lens is definitely not made to be perfect. I just like the way that it looks, personally. It's just an option for those people that want to kind of bring back that feeling of Skate 2 just ever so slightly. Oh. Oh. I had a comment on one of my videos that was asking for how to do kind of like kickflip back tail, but in a bowl or in transition. For that, it would be the same way that you would do it on flat. So like if there's just a flat bar, you would just do a kickflip back tail. Except in the context of a bowl, you would just have to pop a little bit earlier before the coping and then hold forward on your left stick to level out. Oh, I got one without the kickflip. Okay, maybe we go to this spot right here. Oh, dude. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. I like that. Maybe slower. Yeah. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna for sure make a video on exactly like how to make like a little scene group specifically for this lens effect and everything. I don't know when it's gonna be out. I'm gonna try to push it out shortly after this video, but yeah, in the meantime, I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.